loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adenike Ruth Adesegun, and if you're just stopping by on my channel for the first time or you're a new person on my channel, you're most definitely welcome. And if you're an old subscriber and you're always coming back to watch my videos and coming back to see how I'm doing, I really appreciate you from my heart and I say thank you so much. Please stay tuned to watch this video. I love you. Just a little chit chat about, or rather storytelling or a gist, anyone you choose to call it, about what my sister did to me. Guys, like, my sister actually did this to me and I was shocked. Okay, I'm just going to go into the story directly and I'm going to make it as brief and as summarized as possible. Yeah, okay, so I was in school and it was exam period and my sister actually knows me to be this kind of person that never ever takes care of my phone. Like, I'm always losing my phone. I don't know, it's just something like, I don't know, it's so at some point I thought it was a curse or something. Like, I can't use a phone for 1 year stretch. Like, seriously guys, my phone is either going to get broken, is either going to get spoiled, fall into water, fall from a distance, it's just gonna get spoiled, guys. And I just got this new one from my sister and it was I don't remember the brand of the phone, the type of phone, but I know it was an Infinix phone and we were into exam period, guys, and you know the tension that comes with the exam period. Like, your phone is your everything, your files, your pictures, screenshots, all your browsing, everything will be on your phone. We use our phone for like almost every single thing. Most of us don't even copy notes in class. We just we just take a picture of the board and then we just save it on our phone, and when it's exam time we scan it and then we turn it into a PDF and then read from there. I went into the room that day and I was tired, of course, coming back from a lecture. It was like following week was exam, or I think the following day was exam. I was coming back from a lecture. It was actually my school. I stay in the hostel in school. Yeah, I was in my room and I just like crashed on the bed. Like, I just laid down and my phone was close to me. Funny enough, my phone has fallen a lot of times from my hand, from different angles and places, but it has never fallen to this kind of extent before. Okay, my phone was close to me and then I was lying like close to the phone. Like, I kept the phone close to me on the bed. I was lying, and then when I actually wanted to turn to like face where the phone is and take it to start using it, I just mistakenly hit it with my hand and then it fell down. So I thought it was just like normal falling down, because I was used to my phone breaking, falling down and all those stuffs you could imagine, right? So I don't know, guys, like, it fell down and when I took it I got heartbroken because it went blank the first time and I was like, what's going on? Like, what just happened? I was shocked, guys. From that, like, I just said probably the phone was having issues before I didn't know of, and then I took the phone and I switched it off. Then when I switched off, I turned it on again and then it was showing. I can't really explain how or what was on the screen at that moment, but I know it was showing something that I didn't understand. I got so depressed. Like, it's exam period, guys. Do you know what that means for me? I didn't have a laptop then. I didn't have a system, so my phone was my everything, practically my everything, guys. So I got depressed. I was down. Like, I immediately looked for a phone to call my sister, and then when I called my sister, I was crying because when I thought about what was going to happen to me during this period, begging people for their phones or being helpless, I couldn't think of any other thing to do than to cry. Like, seriously, I couldn't think of any other thing, guys. So My sister, as usual, always having the solution to every problem. She was like, okay, I should stop crying, there's always a solution. And as of then, she just got a new phone. Guys, she just, like, that phone has not even lasted up to a month with her, and she had a small phone too. So when I told her, she quickly just said she's going to find something to do about it. And I was like, okay, my sister is in control. She's in control, yeah, and she's going to do something about it. Like, definitely going to do something about it. I trust her for that. Guys, when she was to call me back, what I had literally blew my mind. Like, what she told me blew my mind. Sister told me on phone that she's gonna send her phone to me the following day. I was in Kano and she was in Kaduna. If you're Nigerian, you should know the distance between these two places, or if you're in Northern rather, you're going to know the distance between these two places, and it's not so far, but at least it could be like, I think 3 hours journey or 2. And she was like, she's going to send her phone to me the following day. Wow, I was speechless, like practically speechless. Only thing that came out of my eyes was tears. I cried, guys, because I could imagine the pain of her giving me her phone. She just got, that is not even up to a month old, to do my exams with, also that I would not be depressed. And when I thought of all those things, I literally got so emotional and I cried. Yeah, my sister sent the phone to me the following day, and I thought she was joking, guys. Like, I didn't know she was being true. When she sent the phone to me the following day, I went to collect the phone, and I was just thinking, like, can I ever do this for my sister? Can I ever do this? Like, who does that? Who gives their siblings their phones they just got a day before exams to be using? She didn't borrow me, she gave me the phone. Like, she practically dashed me the phone. I didn't know what to do, because I kept thinking of how I got to get so lucky in my life that I had such kind of person in my life as a sister. The thought of her being my sister alone at that moment was more than the best thing I could ever have imagined. I collected the phone, I came back to my hostel, I checked it up, switched my SIM, did all the necessary things, and the phone was kicking. I then called her, told her I've gotten the phone and everything was set. But then that's not the end, because when I just looked at that phone, all I could imagine was that I just made my sister phoneless. And I feel like at that moment I was always the one receiving from her, and she practically doesn't gain anything from me, guys. Like, she gave me this phone without a second thought, and when I called her to tell her thank you about it, she was all smiles, and she was telling me that if I was in her shoes, I'd probably do the same to her, and if I cry again, she's going to get mad at me. Like, I cut the call, but when I immediately dropped that call, I started crying. I wept because my sister doing such a thing for me. Nobody has ever done such a thing for me. Nobody has ever sacrificed that much for me. My sister has always been the one sacrificing things. She's always been the one giving me my needs. It's not like I don't have a dad or a mom, but my sister has filled in a lot of spaces in my life that even my parents can't fill. My sister is practically the best. I was telling my roommates that day when they asked me why I was crying, I told them that how could I have such a beautiful person in my life as a sister? Like, do I even deserve her? My roommates were just, they were so like, they were shocked. Like, ideally, I've never heard of anyone who did that to their sisters, but my sister did it. Yay! But how can I have such a beautiful person in my life as a sister? It's amazing, I know, but I just want to say that sisters are the best. And if you have a sister in your life that has done something wonderful for you before, or that did something no one can ever, who has ever done for you, you should probably feel indebted to them, because you actually are indebted to them. Personally, right now that I have something doing and I kind of earn little income every month, my sister is never going to lack anything. At least not anything I can afford. If my sister needs ₦1 million today and I have ₦1 million, I'm going to give my sister all of it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to think about it, and I'm not going to flinch. I'm going to give her all of it, because thinking about what she has done for me, and this story I just gave you guys is one of it. My sister has done a lot for me. She bought my first phone. She bought multiple phones for me when I lost my phones, when my phones got spoiled. My sister practically hates seeing me depressed, so anytime I've been depressed as of one issue or another, she's the one always there pushing me and telling me to go for it. Like, you can do this, wipe off this depression off your face, start afresh, go for another thing, do this, you're beautiful, you're this. My sister is everything. I know she's watching this. I didn't tell her I was going to do a video like this, but sis, I hope you're looking at me right now saying, I love you, and I don't want anything in the whole wide world to come between us. Not money, not guys, not even our parents, they can't. Nothing. I love my sister so much, and you can also do this by making your sister or doing something special for your sister. That is all. My sister did that to me, and I'm really excited to have such a person in my life as my sister. I want to bless God for her, bless God for my mom who brought her before me, bless God for me for having her, and bless God for you watching this video, because you're going to do something special for your sister today. I'm challenging y'all to do something wonderful for your sisters, because sisters, you don't get to choose them, they just come, and when they come, you have to face it. Yeah. Thank you for watching my videos. You could also support me by clicking on this link right here to subscribe to my channel. Click on that video up there to watch my latest video. Click on this video down here to watch also one of my videos you really enjoy. Thank you for being supportive towards me and my channel. I really appreciate you. Until next time, bye.